One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pit Bull Stadium. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Golden Flashes offense will go to work first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The short hands, it's Pride. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. That's caught. It's Pride. Boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Tries to get it on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Golden Flashes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room.
That's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pick up of 10 and a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Panthers have it with a 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Flashes moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And the Golden Flashes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun to give, looking for room. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got his man across the middle. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Vanderbilt opened up a can. And how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice.
Leaves it with the back.
Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Sends it back in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Panthers are on the move. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The corners are walked up tight. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, FIU! Put it in the window for the score.
And it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
14, Kent State, 7.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance of turning it on. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throwing right. He's got it. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football downfield in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Working that left side now. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And the Golden Flashes want to pick up the tempo. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Ryan, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Across the 45. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Burns. And he's dragged down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. FIU will line up to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The RPO fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Got it in the middle. It's Pride.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At the 35, he's open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Golden Flash.
For the offense.
They'll go to the counter. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Let's go. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Stevenson. Touchdown, Kent State! A great catch and run for 6.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami.
And the Golden Flashes will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Fighting off the defender. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Panthers will have it 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Back open in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Panthers headed quickly to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Scrambling away. Running to Green. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, it's Stevenson. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Defense in press coverage. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Tackle is
Man,
made
defensively,
at the
this is
34.
beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Bringing the heat. Finds the tight end. Oh, what a cut! He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
First and goal, Kent State.
Looking to throw. Touchdown, Kent State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Kent State.
They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
But when you're trying to throw the ball down from the 1-yard line, it's going to have to be a bang-bang play, right? Quarterback making a quick read, getting it out quickly, receiver being ready for it. All three of those things happen for the offense, scoring that touchdown.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. They're looking at a 21-point hold. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Powers through. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get up.
He's got it inside the 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Panthers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Dobbs. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. A 1st and 10 for this offense. With the catch, it's Stevenson. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Golden Flashes racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try the run. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
That's the end of the period, and Kent State is out front. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the golden flashes, getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great...
There he goes! Got enough space! Touchdown, golden flashes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown, and it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. FIU pushing tempo. He's got it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the give off the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now.
He's going to throw deep right side. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but
hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield, it's Stevenson.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Pride. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Quick catch on 3rd down. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the finally get him on the ground. FIU set up with another 1st down. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. It's complete. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodic. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida International.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Fry.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Just keep slinging it. Grab near the sticks. It's Fry. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it and still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Grabbed behind the line, it's Burns. Turning it on! He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Madden. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires left. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burns. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.